Sometimes closing eyes for a second while driving can lead to deadly accidents. But what happens when a driver passes out or sleeps while driving the car?
Stop the car! Stop! Stop your car! You're gonna crash! Stop the car! Stop!
From a driver passing out in the parking lot to sleeping on the steering wheel that leads to a deadly crash. Here are 4 times drivers slept on their steering wheel, which led to complete chaos. Starting with a woman who passed out in someone else's parking lot for an hour and a half. In a quiet neighborhood, where familiarity often brings comfort, an unusual sight catches the attention of a concerned resident. There is a red car that has stationed itself outside the tower's window, its lights were on, and there was no movement. Then the neighbors decide to call 911.
Like a place.
Hi, I can look out my bedroom window and I can see the Family Dollar Store and Citizens Bank. Well, there has been this red car parked through the teller's window for an hour and a half with the lights on, no movement, and I've been watching it and it's still there.
As the officers arrived, the driver was asleep and the engine was revving but not moving, creating more exhaust noise. When the police officer opened the car door, there was a smell of alcohol. The officer turned off the car and tried hard to wake her up, but it seemed really difficult.
She have a pulse? Yeah, she's breathing. Get a pulse. She's highly intoxicated.
What?
She's highly intoxicated.
Ma'am!
Miss!
After a half hour of hard work, she finally woke up and got out of the car. The officers searched the car for her whereabouts and later identified the woman as Dana Zerby, who was charged with OVI. Later, she did not plead guilty. However, she was just sleeping in the parking lot, but our next driver passed out in the middle of the busy highway. Early Friday morning on Interstate 805, something unusual caught the attention of 10 news-breaking news tracker Paul Anderegg. A woman, suspected to be drunk, was found passed out at the wheel of her car. Not even the persistent knocking of a California Highway Patrol officer, Officer Sergio Flores, could rouse her from her deep slumber. Anderegg, concerned about the situation, decided to take action. He called 911 for help, and in the brief gaps between passing cars, attempted to wake the unconscious driver.
Hey! Wake up!
However, his efforts proved futile, as the woman remained oblivious to her surroundings. When Officer Flores arrived on the scene, he too faced the challenge of getting the woman's attention. Despite his attempts, the situation took a dangerous turn when the car started moving, with the still unresponsive woman inside. Acting swiftly, Officer Flores sprang into action, chasing the rolling car and using his flashlight to break a window. After a few determined swings, he succeeded, gaining access to the car and managing to shift it into park.
Hey! Stop! Stop!
Station 16, medic 2170.
Stop the car! Stop! Stop your car! You're gonna crash! Stop the car! Stop! Come on out.
Car's got the right lane blocked.
After that, she was safely removed from the car and taken into custody. However, she woke up and quickly responded to the officer when the car was moving, but in our next case, the officers couldn't even understand what the suspect was saying. On the night of February 22nd, 2023, a routine welfare check took an unexpected turn when officers were summoned to a local business. The manager reported a woman, later identified as Miguel Morales, unresponsive in her vehicle parked directly in front of the store. As the officers approached the scene, confusion unfolded. Miguel, seemingly disoriented, responded to queries with an unusual mix of defiance and distraction.
Go play with him.
I'm sorry?
Go play in his office.
Okay, don't keep the door open.
Oh, can I play to his door?
Huh?
Can I go play his door?
Can you go, go where?
Can I go play his door?
By whose door?
Abraham's.
Who's Abraham?
My daughter.
Your daughter's Abraham?
Yeah.
Okay.
Attempts to obtain Miguel's identification turned into a peculiar exchange, with mints being offered instead of the requested driver's license.
Can I have your driver's license?
Oh my gosh.
The door's gonna stay. No, the door's gonna stay open. I need your driver's license.
Here you go.
I don't need a mint. I need your driver's license.
Are you serious?
What do you mean, am I serious?
I'm serious.
Why are you trying to hand me a mint?
The officer, persistent in the face of evasion, urged Miguel to step out of the vehicle for further assessment. The cold night air accentuated the tension as the officer delved into questions about alcohol consumption and potential impairments.
He asked me where I have my car seat at.
I'm gonna ask you how much you've had to drink tonight.
It's in the car seat.
Okay, you're not answering my question. How much have you had to drink tonight? Alcohol. How much alcohol have you had to drink tonight?
Oh, it's in the car seat.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you to do a couple of tests for me to make sure you're okay to drive. Are you willing to do the tests for me?
Yes.
You're willing to do them?
Yes.
Sobriety tests were introduced, met with hesitant compliance and occasional resistance. Miguel's attempts at heel-to-toe steps and balance showcased the challenges faced by law enforcement officers in such situations.
What I need you to do is I need you to put your feet together. Just like they are. Nope, just put your feet together. Oh. Keep your arms down at your sides. Count your steps, or count the seconds out loud. Look down at your feet. You may begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right.
Okay. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead, turn around for me.
Despite the officer's patience, Miguel's refusal to cooperate persisted. The officer issued a firm warning, emphasizing the gravity of the situation. The arrest triggered further resistance, with Miguel questioning the charges and displaying a lack of comprehension. The officer reiterated the lawful order to get into the patrol car. The sequence concluded with Miguel's transport to the police department jail, officially charged with driving under the influence of alcohol. So far, we haven't witnessed any serious crashes when someone passes out at the steering wheel. But now, we're about to see a crash that happens because the driver passes out.
Sir, can you wake up for me?
I hope to God he gets what he deserves, because he can't even walk straight.
I'm telling you right now, I got scared.
What the happened? You telling me I caused this?
On November 9th, 2021, a quiet afternoon in Marshfield, Wisconsin took a terrifying turn when the local police department received not one, but two alarming calls about a potentially intoxicated driver. At 3:30 in the afternoon, the first call came in describing a silver Chevrolet Venture with black rims being driven by an individual in a distinctive red, white, and blue jacket. The driver was suspected of being under the influence. It took just 40 minutes for the second call to come through, reporting a multiple-car collision involving the same described vehicle. The police arrived at the chaotic scene. The collision had left a mother and her infant child trapped in their vehicle, victims of a T-bone crash caused by the alleged drunk driver. The officers, working quickly to assess the situation, found the driver still in his vehicle, disoriented and unresponsive.
Sir, can you wake up for me? What's going on? Are you okay? It's the police department.
Amidst the chaos, One brave witness, a woman with a keen eye for detail, recounted the harrowing moments leading up to the crash. She provided a vivid account of the suspect's reckless driving and the subsequent collision. As the officers continued their investigation, the owner of a white pickup truck returned to the scene, expressing genuine fear for his life. He vehemently denied causing the accident and insisted he had not fled, but had asked someone to take him away due to the intense situation.
I did not cause the accident. I did not run from the scene.
Okay.
I did not.
It's really great you came back.
I'm not supposed to be driving.
We won't worry about that right now. That's not my main concern. My main concern is making sure everyone's okay. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay. I'm glad you came back.
Did they tell you that I did not cause this accident? I did not leave.
Yep,
Please, please. I just want you to know I'm not lying to you. Please.
No, I 100% know you're not lying to me.
Please.
Get out of here.
God, ma'am, I did not cause an accident.
I totally believe you.
I'm just scared.
Totally
man.
believe you.
I'm not supposed to be driving. I went and got the kids some food.
I appreciate your honesty. I appreciate you coming back. It all is all taken in.
The tension escalated as the officers requested the suspect to undergo a field sobriety test. The suspect, seemingly avoiding direct answers, added to the uncertainty of the situation.
Remember when I talked to you down at the girlfriend's apartments by the zoo?
No.
Remember that day?
Bro, y'all put this on me.
It wouldn't be any different than if I smelled alcohol from somebody else involved. I'd be asking them the same stuff. And these are the next steps. So I'm asking you, will you go through field sobriety?
Don't worry about the other one. But that's fine.
But I didn't even do nothing.
Francisco, I'm asking you a question.
What do you ask?
Will you go through field sobriety test?
I get it. Alright, I'll let you go. Thanks.
Are you scared, nervous? What's going on?
I don't know what the is going on.
Okay, hey, keep calm. We're trying to figure out what's going on too.
The narrative took a darker turn when it was revealed that the suspect had a recent history of legal troubles, including a previous incident involving a firearm while intoxicated. However, the mother's intuition led to a decision that would prove crucial for the well-being of her infant. The 18-month-old child, initially believed to be unharmed, was later found to have a collarbone injury, reinforcing the importance of thorough medical evaluations after such traumatic events. The legal aftermath saw the suspect facing charges related to causing injury while operating under the influence and a hit and run.
What the happened?
What?
You telling me I caused this?
On scene.
Bro, I went to the house, bro.
In the end, the suspect was sentenced to 1 year of probation, including 30 days in jail, along with an ignition lock installed in his vehicle. The legal proceedings brought a sense of closure to a community shaken by the recklessness of one individual.